Hi, today we're here with.
I'm Chris Gordon, Assembly candidate for the 39th Wisconsin Assembly District.
All right, are you ready for these questions?
I am looking forward to it.
All right, so what are your thoughts on the current administration in the White House?
I am a huge fan of President Biden. I'm a huge fan of the policies and principles he stands for. And I'm really grateful for the moves he's made for our nation.
So, out of everything he's done in the White House, what would you say are like your top three favorite things that he's done?
He talks to us. He's working for us. And he believes in us. He believes in working class America. And that means a lot to me.
All right, so what are your thoughts on his opponent, Donald Trump?
Mr. Trump makes me really uncomfortable. He doesn't seem to believe in us. He seems to try to finesse around us, the real people of the United States. He seems to have a personal agenda of personal achievement, and he will take advantage of voters to get what he wants to achieve his goals for himself.
All right, so you're a Democrat, obviously. So, do you think that all Republicans are bad people?
Oh, I better not, because I wouldn't be able to talk to a bunch of my family members. I am the oldest of 7, and 6 of my brothers and sisters vote for Republicans frequently, if not all the time. But this year, I know they're supporting at least one Democrat.
All right, so with Joe Biden dropping out of the race, he endorsed Kamala Harris. So, like, what are your thoughts on him endorsing Kamala Harris? Because she secured the nomination, but some people are saying that it's not democratic because she wasn't voted for on the primary ballot.
Well, you know what? That doesn't really alarm me. She is being supported by the delegates, and delegates are elected by Democrats. We choose our delegates. And so she is being elected by us because we chose our delegates. Our delegates are endorsing her. How do I feel about his endorsement? Joyful. She's wonderful. She does represent the new face of the Democratic Party. Youth, vigor, ambition, joy, positivity. This is who we are. We are the positive option for the United States. And I'm very excited to have her at the top of the ticket. And you know what? She's good for us down ticket candidates.
All right, so do you think it's a good thing that President Biden dropped out of the race, or do you think that he would be more likely to beat President Trump?
He beat him once, which is a very good thing. I think the Democratic plan is the most important thing. The people that represent the Democratic Party are important because they're effective communicators and effective influencers. But what makes us really special is our plan for America. And whether it would be Biden or Harris, the plan remains the same. And I'm proud of that plan. I'm invested in that plan.
All right, so what are your thoughts on the independent candidate in the race, Robert Kennedy Jr.?
Um, I don't want to sound dismissive, but I don't believe he is in it for the United States either. I think, like candidate Trump, he has a personal agenda to achieve, and the campaign for presidency is part of that, his ends, not our ends.
All right, so this next part, I'm going to show you 2 objects, and I just want to know what goes through your head when you see someone wear these.
Okay.
So the first one is the Make America Great Again hat. What goes through your head when you see someone wear this hat?
I wish they had a broader scope of what greatness is. A lot of the people who talk about making America great again are people who've lived with privilege. They've had the resources they've needed. They've had the opportunities they've needed. And they're protecting their self-interests. America hasn't always been so great for everybody. And if we're going to go back to the greatness that was good for some, we are not delivering to the many.
All right. So the next object is the complete opposite. What goes through your head when you see someone wear this Biden-Harris hat?
Optimism, forward momentum, willing to work hard for what we believe as Americans is our heritage and our goal. True democracy, where everyone votes, where everybody is represented, where everyone has the opportunity to speak their mind on the issues. The Make America Great Again hat just makes me think of exclusion.
All right. So who do you believe will win the 2024 election? And do you think it's going to be like a landslide, a nail biter? Like, who do you think will win?
For me, it will be a nail biter because it means so very much to me. And for many of my colleagues and friends, it's going to be a nail biter because we're so invested and we believe it's critical that we get involved at this time. And I want everyone to get involved at this time. I think if candidate Trump continues to do some of the things he's been doing, like when he spoke to the black journalists, when he makes his really significant public gaffes, if that continues, he will certainly widen the margin for our benefit.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Keep it up, young man.